Again, guys, welcome to Things You Can Do, because if you can do it, I can do it too. I'm going to keep saying that. If you can do it, I can do it too. If I can do it, you can do it too, people. Believe in yourself, believe in your capabilities, never stop challenging yourself, never stop learning, never stop improving, keep on developing your skills, never doubt yourself, never be fearful of trying something new, right? All of those things, all of those things. Do they mean a lot to me? Yes, they do. They mean a lot to me, and I'm not just saying these things because in spite of how I feel every single day when I get up, I try my best to stay motivated. Motivation sometimes is non-existent for a whole month, or a whole 2 months, a whole 2 weeks. You know, sometimes motivation just disappears. Sometimes motivation is nowhere to be found, and I'm telling the truth. But anyways, people, we're going to jump back into this design that we were working on last night. We have an hour and change to do this. Pretty much an hour, though. What we were doing was creating a e-commerce. Let's look at the challenge. I want to be exact with my words. It's creating an e-commerce store for a single item. Let's go into the challenge. Again, people, hopefully your day's been well. Hopefully you are well. It's been raining a lot. It's been raining for almost a day and a half in New York, where I'm at in New York. But it's fine. It's better than snow. In my opinion, it's better than snow because I have a driveway that isn't really friendly. When it snows, it snows, and then it gives me a lot to do. Not only that, sometimes I can't get up the hill. All right, so it's like e-commerce shop. Create an e-commerce shop for a single item. This item is going to be a drone. We are selling drone. We're competing with DJI with our brand called TJI. And what we are selling is the TJI Pro Series 3. This is the wonderful drone you see on the screen, right? All right, so what we'll be doing is just completing this single page store. I want to include some stuff in there that makes sense. We did say we were going to look at the Walmart. Walmart does have a lot of things that I like. I like Walmart app. I like shopping on Walmart. I'm a big hater of Amazon. As much as Walmart and Amazon are both marketplace, I feel like Amazon is a little too, I don't know. I think Amazon say that's our baby. Well, not that's our baby. That's our, I don't know. I don't know how they look at Amazon, shopping, because I don't like the app. I don't like the app. I don't like using Amazon shopping. I only use it because I pay for it. And I feel like there are better apps out there, better stores out there. Walmart, I think, does a little better than them, right? I think so. That's just a little better. Even though it's a marketplace, it doesn't feel that way. It feels like Walmart. And I feel like Amazon feels like everybody's store. And they kind of, I don't know. But anyways, let's finish this thing. Let's just do that. All right. All right, so we do have a display up here of our item, and these are some separate images that you can click and go through the different images and see the different shots of this drone, of course. What we need to do now is to put some item descriptions in. And there are different ways. People do this in different ways. I'm looking at Walmart. They do it different. If I go to DJI again, I think we were looking at DJI's website. DJI is a good example because I love DJI's branding. DJI branding is lovely. Forgive me for doing this, but I like to do everything in front of you people. A reason why I'm doing that too is to show you that this wasn't even planned. A lot of these things are not planned. If it was planned, then it would be more smooth. But at the same time, I really don't want to make it seem as if I know all, right? I don't know all. As I come on this live stream, a lot of times I am learning as well, right? Believe it or not. All right, so we want to use some simple bullets. I'm going to take the bullets style from DJI because I think their bullet style looks amazing. How they've used the bullet and how they use the bullet as their way of listing the product description, like, you know, some of the key features of the product. Let's put that up a little bit because what we're going to do is squeeze in. PayPal is going to be a big part of what we're going to use. So let's find PayPal logo real quick on Iconify. So let's go PayPal, and find that, right? Oh, did have that word in there already. All right. I like the blue PayPal, the logo. I like this one. We're going to use that one. But we kind of want the words as well, right? You want the words PayPal. Let's see if they have the one with the words. They don't actually. But we could do something. Watch this. We're gonna import this one. So import, and then we're gonna import one of these as well. Import. And let's see if it's gonna allow me to do what I want to do. Did it bring in both? Oh yeah, bringing this one in. This is nice and big though. I like this. Nice and big, but at the same time it's separate. See, you can move each elements apart. And this as well. Let's move that out. All right, so what we're gonna do is scale this down. And I want to get the text out of it. Hopefully the text itself. No. The text is not. The text is not filled in. It's yeah. I'm gonna have to find another one. Let's do this. I could create it, but if you notice, PayPal's P is kind of slanted a certain way. You know, they have their, it's a logo, and they have a certain style that they may have used. We might be able to duplicate it. Let's try and see what we can get from it. So P, if we can find a P that looks similar to that, then we can rock with it. Enter is what we have presently. It's certainly not going to be ABZs. Let's go through and find a good font style that looks like that. Anyways, people, again, hopefully you've been having a lovely week. It's Friday, TGIF, for those who do not work on the weekends. I am happy for you. I work the weekends, so my week started yesterday and it ends on Monday. Monday is my last day at work. Luckily this Monday we have a holiday. You know, we're not gonna do this. Let's check Iconify again and let's make sure that they didn't have anything that we can use. It's really just one page too, you know. See, thing is, let me see something real quick. Let's go back to Inter. We're just gonna use what we have. Let's see what Inter looks like. See, the P is totally different though. If you do come through and you notice you may have said hi and I didn't, there is a slight delay on this stream, because you know I really kind of want to be able to see your message, which I don't know why I don't keep up that part of the screen. I always tend to put something over it. But if you come through again, thank you very much for coming by or stopping by. I appreciate your time. Let's go through the P's. It's the P. If I can find a P, then I feel like most of the other letters should be fine. It's the P. That P could work. It's not the same P, but I'll work with that. I'm gonna make that. Actually, we can keep it this size, right? Yeah, we're gonna keep it that size. What we're gonna scale, we're gonna group this actually because this is separate, and let's shrink that down as well. And get rid of that. No, let's use that as reference actually. All right, so we're gonna use we're gonna set up our PayPal for our payment option. Yeah, it's totally different. It is totally different. You know, regardless if I even slant it, it's not even just that it's slanted. It's just how the PayPal logo is. But we're not worried about that. I'm really not gonna spend too much time trying to figure it. There's no, oh snap. So the thing is too, this A, there's really no lowercase. There's really no lowercase for this. Yeah. All right, let's do this. Let's get rid of that. Really not gonna waste much time on this. Actually, let's try this. Oh, my buddy's calling me again. Let's answer him this time. What's up?
Yo, what's up?
You tell me, man. What's good?
How you doing?
I'm here. How's everything?
You drop off Kenny and Beacon already?
Yeah, that was my buddy. He's trying to help me out with my house. This house is for sale, but while we're living here, there's some things that I want to sort out. You know, I feel like before I sell this house, there are some things that I really want to look at. You know, because we might, who knows, we might keep it. All right, so we put that there. I don't know how that looks yet. It's not bad, right? And then what we're gonna do now is bring this down, and we're gonna bring this up to about 12. And then now I'm gonna start listing maybe 15. Could start listing our honestly, I don't even know if I really need the grid again, you know. Let me see something. I really kind of want to see the differentiation though. I want to see the separation. This is separation. Just slight separation, right? Not too much. Not too much. All right, so I feel like the ratings, let's see something. Something is off with here. But I'm not going to stress it yet. I'll see it eventually. Because I feel like this can move over a bit, and then we can get the alignment right as well. Let me see something. All right, it could be fine, man. Let's not overthink it. All right, so let's put in some. Let's go ahead and drop some features that this thing may have, right? So we could say, all right, let's look at some of the features that we have here. So 4K camera could be one. Maybe put 8K. 8K camera. Really, I don't know much about drone technology, so let's do this. Let's put that like so I can see it. I am looking at my phone. Actually, you know what? I've been very lazy and not even thinking. I do have an application on this computer that will bring up my phone screen. So let's start making sense out of it. It only makes sense, right? Why would you have technology if you're not using it? So there we go. Now I can see my phone screen clear as day. All right. All right, so we could say I don't know. Let's go 8K camera recording at 50 frames. So (8K) / 60 FPS frames per second. Camera. Let's choose something a little bit lighter than that. We don't want it too dark. You know what? Leave it as black. Black is fine. Easier to see. And let's put a bullet as well. We're gonna bullet these with an over, but Let's get it together first before we even start to make more. Make that black. So what we're really doing is like the product description, just some brief description. It's not like a brief overview then, put it that way. And then what's gonna happen is that further, you're gonna have a button that says more or overview, so they can expand that. What's next? We could put maybe the battery life. 35 minutes. Flight time. Do we think this text is too small, too big? We're gonna work with it for the time being. What else can we put? We could put night mode for video recording, night mode for video recording. Recording. We could put, it's definitely not. I'll fix that. What else can we put? Collision detection. Forward collision detection, maybe. I don't know what RTH mean, but I see it there. We're just gonna use it. It says it's really not saying, let's put it the way how they have it. So it's obstacle sensing. Forward obstacle sensing. Obstacle. Where's my S? And just probably put one more. Let's see what other space look like. Yeah, because we want have some more stuff down there. This advanced RTH thing, whatever that is. It might be the radio transmission from the controller. So advanced RTH. We could probably say we could probably say maybe about like a 8-inch. Eight-inch monitor. Or control with built-in eight 8-inch monitor. Yeah, so that looks about right. And then from here now we just put overview. we could just over or read more, learn more, read more. I think we could come up with that for ourselves and make that be 12. And we can make that in a different color as well. Make that into blue. All right, so this is our overview, and I don't necessarily like the way it looks, to be honest. This too needs to be a different color. We need to put this into blue. Same thing with this. Put that in blue. We also want to underline that as well. Let them kind of know it's clickable. All right, so far this is our basic overview. And of course you can expand it. What do we need now? We need this is something. I'm not gonna add all of that feature. Like DJI has a bunch of stuff you could add to your order, you know, but we really just kind of want to have an add button, so we can add to cart, and we want that add button to be floating, to be honest. So what I mean floating, it should just like it's there, but it follows it, like it's static. You know, the add and buy now button should be static, and it should be across the screen where it doesn't matter if the person is scrolling up or down, it's still there. Yeah, so it's a static buy now, add to cart button. What else could we put there though? I could probably put the return policy. So put some free shipping information. Return policy, we could probably put that on top. So let's go. Let's get an icon for shipping. What time is it? 12:33. Shipping. So you see how Iconify kind of comes in handy, man. This is like the best plugins. Like, I love it. I'm not gonna lie to you. I love it. I love it. I'm in love. Makes a lot of things more seamless. If not, you're gonna be creating a whole bunch of assets. And good thing is too, I can always reuse these things. See? I'm gonna put the shipping information above that. So we're gonna put free. So free shipping. So free shipping within the US. So free shipping within the US. Let's move this over. And we also want to do a return. So let's do a return icon as well. So returns, if they have a return icon. Return could be like a reload. We could use one of these arrows as return, import. Oh, when you shrink these things, this especially this, so what is it? I gotta yeah, it won't even do that. It won't even allow me to unite. We could flatten it, and that should keep. Actually, it still does it. So you see, flatten works. That's the thing. So flatten works different within every software. Like, I assume when you flatten something, it like turns it into an image versus keeping it as a vector. But you see, I just flattened it. Let's see what it's doing here. You know what? Don't worry about that. Let's use a reload because I like the reload more than that. We like the reload. Reload. I'll use this. Let's see if when I do that, yeah, it affects it as well. Because they're still vectors, you know. They are still vectors. All right, we'll figure that out. So we have free shipping, and I feel like I want to make this just a little bit smaller. Maybe put this to 12. Let's see what happens. Yep, that isn't too bad. I'm gonna copy this and go 90-day return policy. So free 90-day return. Day return. And then here we're gonna have details. Again, we're gonna underline that because that's a link. And we could turn that 2 into blue. See if I could find something now under here. Modify. We're gonna change this fill. Change it to blue. All right. So that's our return. And again, I said that I wanted to put this above this detail. So let's group this as well. I want to group all of this stuff. Let's group this so I don't have to be moving them individually. All right, and we're gonna move this down and group this as well. And the only reason I'm grouping them because I don't want to like have them moving individually. It's gonna annoy me. All right, that looks a little bit better. And again, you can see we're gonna have to create some sort of separation here. Just because it just looks plain and ugly. We could leave it like so, but separations as of right now. Another buddy's texting me. All right, so that's that. Let's pull this here down a little bit. Again, we want to create some separation. We could use this, and then I could just like shrink it like so. And then we, kind of do that, but shrink it just a little bit more. I don't know how that's gonna really look. Let's give it a taste. Yeah, it's not too bad. Let's push it up a little bit. And then two, I want to push this over to the right just a little bit. My left, I mean. This. Oh, you see the problem? This needs to come over and align itself with these. All right, everything kind of needs to line up with that top section. All right, so what does that look like? That isn't too bad. Too bad. We just need one more thing, which is the floating buttons that I did say I'm gonna put there. I also need maybe an X or a return button somewhere. That should have been up on the top. All right, my buddy. I just feel like it. All right, so yeah, let's see what we could add. Definitely we have to add the buy now, the floating buy now. The floating buy now, and so the only problem we're having is that this is close to this color. So we need buttons. Let's copy and paste and shrink down to size. We need two buttons, a buy now and a add to cart. All right, so let's do this. We're gonna go with let's do this first. Actually, we could just copy this one, the same one, and do that. All right, so let's put some size to this, maybe 90 by 40, 35. May still be a little too wide. Maybe 25. Yeah, that looks all right. And we could do a fill versus a stroke for the buy now. So let's go stroke and leave that black. We're gonna add the word buy now in this thing. Full text. Buy now. Do we want full caps? No. Buy now. Let's center that. And let's get rid of the fill. This needs to be bigger. Let's go back to 35. And maybe 95. Yeah. This could be 15 as well. Like so, like so. All right. And then from here, we're going to have another one saying add to cart. And we're going to make this blue. Add to cart. I like when they're the same dimension. So what we're going to do is sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't work, to be honest. Let's just whatever. Let's extend this out to 100. And do the same thing. Center, align. Get rid of one of those T's as well. What did I do? Let's do that. And then make this background. Let's get rid of the stroke and add a fill of blue. This blue, nope. Change this to white. I feel like we could use this blue instead. We had the blue before. It's this blue anyways. Yep, that blue is fine. All right, so let's group these up as well, make them into groups. And maybe bring them a little closer. Like that. So that's what we have. I feel like something is missing, but maybe we could put something that says product detail. Up top. Our product overview. Overview. Line that with this. Make that a little bigger. Actually, I think it's big enough. So let's stick back to 15. The only thing I'm gonna do is make it bold. So we're gonna go with bold. No, that's too bold. Go semi-bold. What if we do 12? And then we could move these as well. I can always ungroup this, to be honest. You see me double clicking because I'm trying to click within the group, but I could easily, I really can just easily ungroup them, but let's not go through the strain and struggle. That isn't bad, right? For a store, that isn't bad. I don't think that's bad at all. The spacing looks good. It's not It's not the worst. It's not the worst. I think that's something that we could call a day. We could probably accept this and say, "Oh, we are done with this project." Maybe the only thing that's bothering me is that is these. We already designed this area around these guys, though. But what if we shrink them down just a little bit more? And then change it to maybe 3. That's not too bad. I think this is something we can accept and we can move on from this project and call this our online store. Again, these are quick and easy projects. You know, there's nothing more that it's nothing more than that, and it's really to keep you practicing. That's the only reason why I joined this design challenge, this UI UX, this UI challenge, is because I want to stay practicing. I do not do this as a job. This is not my job. But design comes with practice, or getting better at design comes with practice, and I just feel like that's what I need to continue doing, is to practice. I feel like I need to have a button to like X this out. But where would I put it? What if I did this? That would be the wrong thing that I'm actually adding it to. It's our picture. And we want to make that. Let me show you what I'm going to do. See, it wouldn't matter really. I might be able to add the X right here. Let's steal this X as well. Will they be able to see this X? Might be. We're gonna make it black. It kind of looks wrong though. It looks wrong, but I wanted to give them an option to close this out instead of pressing back. But it's you know what? Let's stick to what they said. It's an online store. It's an online e-commerce store for a single item, right? That's all it is. Nothing more than that. That's what the design challenge is, and that's what we provided, a online store for a single item, which is this drone. All right, so I think this is done. So it's the e-commerce store. And this is challenge number 12. Let me make sure I put the number, because I'm doing them and I'm not posting them on Behance as yet. This one needs to be in its own thing. So flash message was 11. All right, these two haven't been gone. This was 10. All right, so we have 3 projects here that is done. What is this? How would it just get up and leave? Ah, I know I got up and leave. Because these are actually not in the It's not in the layer, so let's put them in here. All right, so now we can move it. All right, so that's that. That is our online e-commerce store for a drone. We are selling a drone. Right? That's all we are selling on this online store. And I think that I am satisfied with this and I will move on. Hopefully I can get another project in there. Why not? You see how moving simple stuff could like throw off your design because of, believe it or not, when you're designing off of something. This was my first item I placed. You know, my image, and that's what I designed around. So sometimes moving like an image like this, you start throwing your design off, because if you notice the camera is kind of centered in those little dots. I kind of center the picture, but anyways, it's fine. This is our online store. I am done with this. I am going to move on to the next challenge. Let's delete this and let's tell you what the next challenge is. Next challenge says that I should do a direct messaging. So hint, design a direct messaging app, profile, or chat box. Oh, so it's like a text message or yeah, direct message. I wonder if we could do that, people. I wonder if we could do that. What are we gonna do? What are we gonna start? The direct message. Again, we could use our phones. You can never recreate the wheel with stuff like this, to be honest. It's just, they exist. And it's not a matter of recreating the wheel, it's a matter of just getting the design done. So I wouldn't call it cheating. It's not cheating looking at somebody's design. Unless you're creating something unique that is not on the market. Then, you may have to start from scratch. And regardless, the design concepts are going to come from another application. Whether or not it's unique. But let's not waste any time. I have at 102, I could start this. Let's start this. Let's start this. So I'm going to go in my messaging. And again, we're gonna have to use the mobile, or we could just do it separate. We don't have to actually slap it into a mobile. But what I'm gonna need is faces, headshots. Did I delete my headshots? I think I deleted my headshots. I don't keep them on my computer. Let's check though. If not, let's get some headshots real quick. Pixels, headshot. We could get this die. And this gal. All right, and we're gonna create this quick direct messaging. So let's go with some rectangles, and I actually need a circle as well. So circle, oval. Let's get some oval, right? I kind of know what chat boxes look like. They're next to each other like that. Oh, my buddy's calling me again. Yo. Huh? Hold on one second. Let me mute this. All right, sorry about that. I had to talk to a bunch of people. My wife, my realtor. We're creating this thing, but I have to run the work because apparently somebody's supposed to come and view the house. We'll come back tonight and try to finish this up. It's really just a messaging app. I forgot what the thing asks us to do. Let's look at it real quick again and just tell you the full description. It says direct messaging. So this is a direct messaging. There really isn't much more than just having two different conversation. And that's all I'm going to be doing. What I may do too is just include the date and the time of the message, and also read, so you can see these new applications do tell you when somebody. Roberto, look like this page may have frozen. These new applications do tell you when your messages were read. So I'll have that in there as well, to say read. Yeah. But anyways, thank you very much. If you came through, you came through. If not, catch it on the flip or catch it on the recording. We will be back here tonight to finish this up. Thank you very much if you passed through even for a little bit. I appreciate your time. And yeah, take care of yourself. Be safe. TGIF as well. Enjoy your Friday. Until then.